There's something about this wall. Something not quite right.
Oh. Sprinkle some water on it.
It's not right.
Reveal a secret path.
Roll into it.
Yeah. Whoa. Let me just pivot over like a machine. Ah.
What was that
Oh.
sound?
What is that mysterious humming behind your Xbox? The controller that tipped over the couch when you got up for your 10th Mountain Dew. Happenstance? Or great-grandpap sending a message from the beyond? Nobody could say. Sometimes video games are scary.
Embark on an eerie ghost hunting adventure featuring real evidence of paranormal activity. I'm late to pick up me man to solve the mystery of the lost crown. Be warned, to seek advice from the dead can have bitter consequences.
Or, so says the Steam store page for a little game that came out in 2008 by Darkling Room and elusive video gamesman of mystery, Jonathan Boakes, who, as I understand it, largely makes these games on his own, and voices the main character, Nigel.
How do you know my name?
And I find that incredibly fun. The Lost Crown purports to feature actual paranormal electronic voice phenomena, ghostly photos, puzzles, a wide cast of wacky characters, and a spine-tingling ghost story. I'm the Empire. Join me in my home slice, Shmelnick, for a little vacation down England's fog-shrouded coastline. Let's hunt some ghosts.
Can I help at all?
No.
Ladies and gentlemen, the soothing tunes, the soothing tones of Mr. Jonathan Boakes. May it carry you softly and deeply into the night. The chilling wails of Jonathan Boakes.
We're good to go.
Awesome. Right off the bat, The Lost Crown starts with a communication between Mr. Hare, Mr. Crow, and some unknown goblin-voiced villain,
Mr. Crow. Report.
complaining about a certain Mr. Nigel Danvers who made away with some documents.
Here's the documents. Danvers has seen and heard too much.
SCP-173? I just made up numbers. I don't know what that is.
They know where Nigel is heading, and perhaps they can use him.
Yeah,
Perhaps they can
probably.
think of a better purpose than Mr. Danvers.
Oh yes, a good Nigel is hard to come by these days. You gotta use it when you have it. You don't want your Nigel to spoil now, don't you?
Where is he going?
To hell.
He's going nowhere, Mr. Crow.
Our supposed villain is a dandy little lad in a bowler cap.
Nothing spells evil like a man in a bowler cap. What, you calling me shite?
Our hero, Nigel, makes his way off the train and is immediately confronted by a shiny object. The wallet belongs to a student named Lucy Rubens. Rubens!
It's them.
Lucy Rubens. He takes it back to the station master, who informs Nigel A. He was quite chatty in his sleep.
Just a
Now
bit
you
of
have-
banter, mate.
B. A young lady was the only other passenger on the train.
Where did she go? I've seen no other passenger.
The people often get off around here.
This looks interesting.
They usually jump off the train.
And C. This is the last stop, as the train is prevented moving any further due to the spring floods.
Sir should have thought about that before boarding. Usually,
Who gets on the train and not think about where to stop?
we would continue.
What? You can hardly leave me here.
I sure
Can buy
can.
a ticket.
Terminus, sir.
I'd terminus you. We took in our surroundings a bit. Whoa, hold on. Does that can say damn, son?
Damn, son.
Right. Anyway,
Yes, sir. Can I help you?
I don't know. I was hoping that you could...
What, sir?
give me a piggyback ride.
Can I get to Saxton on foot?
I'm not very bright.
Easily, sir. Follow the path through to Saxton.
Looks like he's chewing gum.
A barrel. I get it. I get it.
Station master will do.
Oh, goodbye, station master.
Goodbye, Mr. Danvers.
I'm not paid enough to have a name. Check out the brads. Right. Well, then off to the marsh then. Why not? The signs around the marsh point out the flora and fauna of the area. The Natterjack toad. That's also an extremely British sounding name. It notes the Azurian fritillary, a deadly sort of unwelcome poppy in the area. That can't be good.
I wonder if the blue flowers symbolize something.
Mayhap it may never come up again.
Hello!
That's fun.
Hello.
And Nigel spent the rest of his days doing exactly this.
Because Nigel didn't really have other things to do.
And now, a chilling look behind the scenes during a break.
I got myself some cupcakes from the store. You know, one of those Hostess cupcakes. I was in the mood for some chocolate.
A Shmelnick in his natural environs.
The chocolate fell into my seat. Cupcakes.
On the way out of the marsh, we spotted a lady. This is our first puzzle, finding our way out of these.
There's someone out there.
Oh,
Amongst the
There she
reeds.
is.
that's her.
Why is she going through the reeds? What are you doing?
Ma'am? Lovely singing
some
voice. Yes, let's contemplate for a moment.
Started storming.
She's gone. I'll catch her later.
Yeah, she's gone because you just stood there and didn't say anything. Several minutes of more fruitless ambling about the Sedge March later,
Hello!
we encountered a cave with a deadly puzzle. A complicated puzzle. Look at this. Whoa! Close enough.
Dangerous undercurrent.
Be dead!
I should take that as a warning. To watch my step from now on.
Oh. So he wasn't wanting to step until he put up the sign.
What on earth is that?
Who fixed the sign?
Who dares?
Triggered something.
I split it in four for a reason. And because in Britain most people get their local news from inside caves,
I'm just going to get a closer look. Quite tight here.
we found a newspaper stating that every spring, treasure hunters descend upon the town in search of the lost crown. There's treasure out in those fens waiting to be found, says visiting metal detector enthusiast Laurie Stone with a very gravelly voice. Another issue of the Saxton Times. No peace and death. The humble folk of Saxton were horrified to discover an 80-year-old corpse floating in the still harbour water last weekend. The body was spotted by a local man, Bob Tonney, while doing his milk and bread round. You do, Mr. Tonney,
Horrible it were.
said Mr. Tonney.
It was falling to bits. You could barely call it human. It was so rotten and putrid.
Identifying the body took little time after police discovered the local graveyard had become flooded and disturbed by the unusually high spring tides. The Saxton area is experiencing an unexpectedly wet spring, leading to widespread flooding, the coastal disturbance. They come floating across the sea out of the fog. So yeah, treasures and fun for the whole family. Skin peel, whoa.
Skin peel health soap stops body odor.
Oh,
It peels the skin right off the bone.
oh, a shadow.
Going back and forth.
Did the ghost just say Mamma Mia?
That's Mama Luigi to you, Mario!
Well, enough of that. And now?
A child.
I can't interact with the child. Enough of that. And now? A pleasant conversation with a woman and her dog. Yeah, what's that in the
What
water?
is that? In the water?
A tree stump, I think. Dark and shaped.
That is not a tree stump.
It could almost be a small body, couldn't it?
I don't know. It's too far away.
It could almost be a child's body.
What? A child. We should.
What?
Enough of that. And now? The road is no longer blocked by child. Nah, that looks safe. Let's go in the cave.
Yeah. I was looking at something.
Enough of that. And now? We decided it was time to find board and lodging.
So what can I get you?
I'll take a bottle of still water.
I'll take a bottle of, what are those over there? That looks interesting. Morgan
I'm Morgan, the landlady of the Bear.
tells us that May is a busy time of year due to the Saxton May Day Fair.
The Saxton May Day Fair is famous in these parts. You'll be in for quite a week.
There's only a cottage by the harbour.
I hope you don't mind the sounds and briny smells.
Perfect. What do I owe you?
We can settle up when you leave. That's if you leave us, Mr. Danvers. Here's the keys and map of the town.
On we go then. But not before being a nuisance around the restrooms. Yeah. Nobody answered, so it's safe to go in.
Yep.
Nobody answered, so it's safe to go in. Come on, Nigel. Put two and two together. Fine. Use the women's.
Maybe they're not. Maybe they're too busy.
Also, lobsters. Trading pleasantries with a local journalist. You there, old crone.
What are you up?
Possibly.
What are you up to? This fog hides many things.
Oh, good talk then. We'll just be on our way.
You boy.
Yeah, boy. And the final distraction. Professor Hardacre.
Hardacre. Professor Hardacre. Famed archaeologist. Perhaps you've heard of me.
No.
This town attracts all sorts of freaks and losers.
All right. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Professor Hardacre. Okay, thank you. That's enough.
This land is old and steeped in blood and horror and death.
Okay, no, seriously.
Plague
That's enough.
sized. So be it. Enjoy your stay.
Oh, he left all his leavings there. Gross.
Ugh.
And finally, we make it to the Harbor Cottage.
Oh, this is it.
This is it. This is the place.
Oh God! Please don't tell me it's doesn't work. Yeah, that's how you unlock it.
This place is a dump.
What a dump.
I guess it'll have to do for now.
Meanwhile, in California, about 10K a month for rent.
Let me see here.
Oh, there's a phone. We can call work.
Oh, how's it going up our part? How's it just? My name's Mark Giggles, and you aren't about to believe your ears. And you aren't about to believe
I'm gonna need about $50 and we'll call it square. How's that fix ya?
How's it going up, bar?
He disconnected.
Dang.
Bollocks!